This is 10.1b of geometry. So we're going to look at triangles. And if we look at a right triangle, let's say it's 3 by 4. Okay, if we take that same triangle and connect it, makes a rectangle, right? And so we could find the area of this whole thing by doing A equals BH, right? So it'd be A equals 3 times 4, and we'd get 12. If I wanted to know just how much the triangle was, that's just going to be half of it, right? So half of that, well, that's going to be 6, but if we put that in our general equation, that'd be A equals 1/2 BH. Right? So when we have right triangles, we can stick two of them together and it makes a rectangle. That doesn't happen when we have a non-right triangle, so an acute or an obtuse triangle, but what does happen is if we connect them, as shown here, we get a parallelogram, and we know that the area of a parallelogram is A equals BH. So if we want to just have half of that, we get A equals 1/2 BH. So either way, we get our equation that the area of a triangle is A equals 1/2 BH. So let's use that. Let's look at this triangle down here. So we've got a base right here of 1 foot. So base is 1 foot. And we've got a height right here of 5 inches. So we've got our equation A equals 1/2 BH. And so if I think about my units, I'm going to get something with like inches, feet squared, right? Or square inches, feet, inches squared, feet squared, inches, feet squared. Yeah, so that's not going to work, right? We need to have the same unit. So I'm going to change this one into inches, so we get 12 inches. Now I can plug it in, and my end unit is going to be inches squared. So A is equal to 1/2 times 12 times 5, which gives us 30, and our units we said was inches squared. So this is 30 inches squared. Okay, now we're going to find the area of an irregular figure. So I'm going to split this up into two, okay? I'm going to split it into the triangle and into that square. So I've got this triangle, this is 8, and the square where this is 6. Those are rough sketches, but so I know that this is also 6, right? Because it's a square and all those sides were labeled with a little hash mark, so we know they're congruent, so they're all 6. And I need another number over here. Well, if you look, this side is shared, and we said that all of these sides were congruent on this square, so that must also be 6. So this bottom part is 6. So area for a triangle, A equals 1/2 BH. So we're going to get A equals 1/2 times 8 times 6, and that gives us 24. So the area of the triangle is 24, and then for a square or a rectangle, we get A equals BH. So A is equal to 6 times 6. So the area is 36. And then we can add those two together. So we get that A is equal to 24 plus 36, which is 60. And we need to have units. They labeled them in inches. So this is 60 inches squared. And there's your homework.